Hello guys, welcome to In 5 Minutes. We are going for the next point, which is again a very vital part of process control block. Like me and you, whenever we leave place, we never leave it empty-handed. We always tend to carry purse or something with us, which has information in terms of money, cards, IDs, pass, etc. etc. Same way when you talk about the process always carries all the information it needs in a thing called PCB, which is process control block. Now, what all information a process needs to carry? The first thing it needs to carry is the script, which is a code in some programming language. Second, it need to carry resource list. Resource list is the list of resources which may be needed for execution or may be needed during the execution. It further carries data segment if the system is supposed to use certain data which is prerequisite kind of thing, and obviously carries own stack segment where all the recursion and other thing is going to be handled. So all this thing is put together in something which we call as PCB. But this a well organized manner. PCB is capable of storing all these things. It has its own structure and has its own formulation and partitioning of the system. Let's try to see how PCB looks. As we can see, the structure of PCB looks like this. Let's try to access one block at a time. The first thing is PCB pointer. We have already said a program is divided in n processes. That means we are n processes working together. So this PCB pointer would tend to refer to the next processes, or rather to the next process PCB, which will be loaded soon after the process, or rather this process completes its task. The second thing it has is a process state. Process state simply refers to the current state of the process. This can be, as we have already done, ready, can be running, can be waiting, and so on. After learning who will be loaded next and what is the current step of the process, the next job which we will be doing is identifying the process itself. This is done by process number. It is a way to identify the process, especially when there are n processes involved. Once process ID is clear, we have program counter, which clearly specifies what part of the program this process belongs to. This is vital because when you talk about a big program divided in n processes, this particular part will always tell you where we are referring to, or rather which part of the program is executed or is executed as this process. While a program gets executed, it becomes a process, and when a process executes, it needs certain storage. This storage is provided by the register. This can have small piece of data or some vital information, but the amount or the size of register would totally depend on the platform on which you are working. In some processors we have 16-bit 8 register, in some we have 64-bit 12 register, and so on. So this will greatly depend on which hardware we are working on. So register size will differ, but what will not differ is the amount of storage, or rather the use of storage which we are going to do. The next thing which we will be using is the memory unit. In the entire RAM where exactly your process stands for. So the memory unit would give you base as well as the limit. Base will kind of give you the start point and limit will give you the end point. So they will together provide you where exactly in memory your process is being stored. By referring to memory this time, I am referring to the main memory or the RAM as we talk about. The next info is accounting info. Accounting info traditionally only keeps information about who and what. That means it will keep information about who accessed, when the access was made, how much long access was made for, and how much resource was used. Keeping all this information will simply help us to make better decisions. Along with all this information, we do carry some extra other informations like rights, date of creation, the honor, and other information. But overall, a PCB would consist of PCB pointer, process state, process number, program counter, register, memory limit, accounting info, and other needed info.